Tyrannosaurus rex, which dominated the Late Cretaceous, terrorized herbivorous dinosaurs with its massive bulk and bone-crushing bite. It could reach 9 to 14 meters in length, stand about 5 meters tall, and weigh between 5 and 9 tons. Its teeth measured up to 30 centimeters long, and its bite force has been estimated at 30,000 to 50,000 newtons. Yet even this fearsome predator harbored a hidden insecurity: those ridiculously small forelimbs. T-Rex's arms measured only 80 to 100 centimeters, just 1/8 the length of its hind legs. Compared to its gigantic body, they were absurdly tiny. While other theropods also had short arms, species like Allosaurus or Spinosaurus still possessed reasonably sized forelimbs. If we examine the evolutionary lineage of tyrannosauroids, we find they did not always have short arms. In 2006, paleontologists discovered the fossil of Guanlong, a Jurassic precursor to Tyrannosaurus, in China's Gobi Desert. Guanlong was only about 3 meters long, had relatively long arms, and a small skull. Throughout much of the late Jurassic, most tyrannosauroid ancestors were small-bodied animals with long forelimbs and modest heads. Over the next 25 million years, their proportions gradually shifted. In the early Cretaceous, Raptorex appeared with a body size similar to its predecessors, but its skull was roughly 1/3 larger and its arms nearly half as long. By the late Cretaceous, natural selection continued to favor ever larger bodies and heads. Although the exact selective pressures that drove skull enlargement remain uncertain, the outcome was a powerful bite that allowed T-Rex to roam North America and easily hunt down herbivorous dinosaurs. But as the body and head grew, why did the forelimbs continue to shrink? Most paleontologists point to balance. Bipeds like humans swing their arms to stabilize their torso while walking or running. T-Rex, however, already had a long, stiff tail to maintain its center of gravity. According to Thomas R. Holtz Jr. of the University of Maryland, a larger skull combined with long arms would have hindered T-Rex's gait and could even have caused it to pitch forward. The mystery of T-Rex's tiny arms, hidden functions. If long arms truly posed a hindrance, one might expect them to disappear entirely. Yet T-Rex retained its small forelimbs, suggesting they served some purpose, though exactly what remains one of paleontology's oldest puzzles. Numerous hypotheses have been proposed over the past century, but none has achieved consensus. Courtship implements. 1906, Othniel Charles Marsh. Marsh suggested that male T-Rex use their forelimbs during courtship, scratching or embracing females, much like some modern snakes stimulate their mates with small claws. This notion remains purely speculative with no concrete evidence. Self-writing aids. 1970, Barry Newman. Newman of London's Natural History Museum proposed that the arms helped a fallen T-Rex push itself upright. Again, this idea lacks widespread support due to the absence of direct evidence. Limited lifting power. 2001, Kenneth Carpenter. Carpenter analyzed muscle attachment sites on T-Rex forelimb fossils and concluded they could lift roughly 199 kilograms. He noted, "I cannot say what function it served, but it seems unlikely the arms were entirely useless." Prey-restraint tools. 2017. Stephen Stanley. Stanley at Ohio State University pointed out that T-Rex's large claws made up about 1/4 of the footpad's length. He argued these could have been used to rake and tire struggling prey during a hunt. Meat handling handles. 2018, Matt Bonin. Bonin at Stockton University suggested that T-Rex could rotate its forelimbs toward its head, using them to help bring chunks of meat closer to its jaws. A surprisingly practical interpretation. Despite these creative proposals, no definitive fossil evidence has emerged, no prey bones bearing distinctive T-Rex claw marks, and no fossils depicting mating behavior to confirm courtship use. Because of this lack of proof, some scientists argue that the reduced arms are merely evolutionary vestiges with no true function. It is astonishing to think that such a small pair of forelimbs, so easily overlooked, contains so much scientific intrigue. The unresolved mystery of T-Rex's tiny arms only adds to the legend of these incredible predators, reminding us of the complex pathways evolution can take.